Good morning. Good morning. I am so excited to be here this morning. Good morning. It has truly been a while since I have did live stream. So I'm extremely excited to be here with you this morning. I am doing it from my computer as always. There we go. So I want to make sure that I can see everyone. I can see the comments. I can see any type of questions. At the end, and I promise this won't be a long presentation, but at the end, I'm going to give you an opportunity to ask me any questions that you may have around business, taxes, or finances, okay? But I'm excited to be here this morning, and for those, and it's been a while, it has truly been a while. 2022 did a number on me, but look, I'm sure you can attest to that. We survived, right? We survived and we're here, and it only made us stronger and better at what we're doing, what we're meant to do. But before I go into that, I just want to just reintroduce myself to those that may have forgotten, I don't know how, and to introduce myself to those that may not be familiar with what I do and how I do it in my accounting firm. So, with that being said, my name is Marsha Mayfield. I am the CEO of Financial Services Plus LLC, and I am an accountant, and I primarily help beauty industry leaders just like yourself. So if you're in the beauty industry, please let me know in the chat section. I want to know what it is that you do exactly. But anyway, I help beauty industry leaders just like yourself to become actionable six-figure CEOs. And beauty industry leaders like you pay me top dollar to help them to obtain the money and to maintain their profits. And so I do that using tax and business strategies. I've been in the business for 15 years, in the tax industry over 15 years. I have been featured on Sheen Magazine. I also am best-selling author. You can find my books on Amazon. I have two books. They're both on Amazon. And my most recent attribute or success, I would say, is last year in 2022, even though you didn't see me here, we was working so hard behind the scenes. I helped our clients, our beauty industry clients, combined efforts. We almost made the $2 million mark. So guys, you all are killing it in the industry. And I'm so proud of you all that reached out to have that type of accountability support on your team. So when you hire an accountant, you're putting a CFO, a financial officer, on your team to manage your money. So congratulations to everyone that worked with me on last year. So I promise, as I said earlier, I will share with you some information and some knowledge to assist you in your business today. But I just had to kind of do a little housekeeping, reintroduce myself to those that may not be familiar with what I do. And I do have notes, because if you do know me, like, I start onto something, I read a chat or a comment, and we'll get carried off into something else. But I promise to be very strategic with you all today. So what I want to know is, who am I speaking with? If you're here from the replay, I want you to type replay in the chat, because I want to know, I want to communicate. I want to know, what do you do? Or you are hairstylist, a barber, a beautician, whatever title you give yourself. You work with natural hair. I want to know more about who you are and where you're from. So if you're in the chat now, type and let me know where you're from. Guys, you have to talk to me like this, where my energy comes from. Talk to me. Let me know where you're from, where you're chiming in from, and what it is that you do. Awesome. I see the comments coming in. Thank you. All right. So moving right along, guys, as I promise not to hold you long, but I also promise to give you some great insight that's going to assist you in growing your business and creating profit, okay? And I want to say that and this is not on my notes. Again, I told you I will get sidetracked. I really want you to understand and just really hear me this morning. Creating revenue is great. It's amazing. It's something that you've probably been gifted to do, that you can do with your eyes closed. But profit is a different conversation. That takes work. That takes effort. That takes strategic planning to be a profitable business. And that's where I come in at, to help make sure that you are not just working and grinding and putting it in and doing everything that you love, but at the end of the day, you're not profitable. So again, side note, wasn't in my notes. If you're in a replay, again, type replay. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what service you provide. So I'm going to share with you guys some major tips on your current POS system. I also want to know what POS system you use. I did put a few in my title here, such as Vagaro, Clover. A lot of you guys I know use Stripe. I really want to know what it is that you're using. And of course, you all know the POS is your point of sales, is how you collect income. But before I get into that, I want to invite you to join our group. I'm just opening up. This is the first time ever that I'm opening this group up to the public. And so I'm gonna have my assistant to drop this group in the link in the chat for you, excuse me. Because I do want you to join our group. We're about to do some amazing things completely free for you. But I want to make sure that you have all the necessary tools to really grow and build a profitable business. Also, what I've learned talking with stylists and those in the beauty industry is that you're not looking to do this forever. You love what you're doing, you're passionate about what you're doing, but this is not your forever. And so I want to make sure that I'm giving you information and insight and content on how do I transition into the forever? How do I just transition into just doing absolutely nothing, right? And so that's what we're about to create, that movement to make sure that you guys have what you need to do that. So jumping into it, if you're not part of the group, the chat will be dropped down below. The link will be dropped down in the chat below. I apologize for that. So just click, join the group, and I'll see you on the other side. On the other side, yes, I did say that. So Vagaro, and I'm going to my notes now. If you're using Vagaro or Square or any of those other POS systems, I want you to know this, guys. These are not accounting tools. This is a POS system to help you track your income. As your accountant, I help you to manage the money that you're making and the money that you're spending. And I'm sure you can attest to this. How often have you worked an entire week, looked at your POS system and realized, man, I made 2,000, I made 5,000, I made 3,000 this week, and realized, like, where did it go? What happened? Absolutely have no clue of how much you're earning and where in the world are you spending. And I used to call that the smock trap. You guys wear the smock and the aprons, and back in the day, now this is OG beauticians understand what I'm saying here. Back in the day, you was collecting this cash, you was putting this cash into the smock, right? And you was, just collecting all day long from your clients, but all day long, you was also spending. You was reaching into the smock, sending someone to the store, send someone to buy purchase merchandise for you. Your insurance man was coming by, or you was just, donating here. It's about to come by selling donuts. You just going into the smock all day, just spending and spending and spending. And you did 10 heads that day. And at the end of the day, you come pull all your money out your smock and you're wondering, what happened? Well, throughout the day, you was just spending and spending, not monitoring what you're doing and how you're doing it, just being a kind, loving spirit that you are. And then you go home not satisfied with what you're taking home. So same method, basically. You're not accepting cash like you normally do, but you're swiping and swiping and swiping and online ordering and got your card saved on file. So you just hit pay now after paying all those things. And at the end of the day, you're working extremely hard and you're not satisfied with the results. So I'm saying that to say your POS system, guys, is not your accounting system. QuickBooks is a great accounting system, but Marche is the person that's saying, wait a minute, pump your brakes, sis. Pump your brakes. We're spending too much in inventory, too much in training. If you're taking trainings and not actually implementing what you're learning, too much in redecorating every month, etc. Like, I'm the person watching what you're doing to help make sure that you are spending your money on things that you are going to get a return on. So yes, I'm all in your business. Believe that, right? I'm in your business. So again, this is the benefits. I want you to get this. There are great benefits to the POS system. I want everyone on here to make sure, if you're not using your POS system, to use it and to use it properly. And what I mean by that, most of you guys, what I've seen, and this may not be you, are using your POS system only to process like invoices or credit card transactions. That's good. But your POS system, guys, should be processing each and every transaction, whether they pay you through Venmo, whether they are cash apping you, whether they're giving you cash or writing a check, etc. You should be processing that payment through your POS system to properly track what your business is making, what your business is earning on a day-to-day basis, okay? The other benefit of having a POS system, collect payments, we know that, increase efficiency in your business. Of course, you give your clients, their receipts. It just helps you to be a more accountable CEO. Remember, again, I don't help stylists to make six figures. I help stylists to be actionable CEO, six-figure earners. because you got to operate not as a stylist, as a CEO. Okay. And and it also helps you. The most valuable thing, there's so many things, but I just want to share just a few this morning. To understand your client buying power. By going back and really understanding your analytics, again, that's where myself and my team come in at. We help you to really review and understand every analytic in your business. So, how much money did you make on this particular product? How much money are you making on this service? Should you increase? And how much is it costing you to provide this service? Are you making enough for this service, etc.? Like, we dig deep into your finances, guys. Numbers mean everything. Now, what is the disadvantage? And if someone is in the chat, you guys talk about this disadvantage. Say this disadvantage. What is the disadvantage of not having an accountant like Marche Mayfield, right? Oh, look at me sounding like that about my own self, right? But you got to believe in yourself. That's not arrogant. You got to believe in yourself. So, what is the disadvantage of not having an accountant? Number one, chances are you're overspending. You are putting money in places that's not giving you a return. And no one is actually calling you out on it because you're like, this is my money, swipe. I earned this, swipe. And I'm not going to prevent you from doing that, guys, but I'm going to help you to categorize your money. I'm going to help you control the money and the money stop controlling you. I'm going to make sure that when you don't want to go to work this week, you're not obligated to go because your bank account saying you better go to work. You're going to be in a position that you can say, I'm going to take off this week. I'm going to do a little more self-care this week. That's the position that I want you in. Okay? The next thing, the disadvantage of not having a Marche on your team is, I'm sure you may be saving, but I'm sure if I can help you manage your money, you can save a lot more. Because I make sure that my clients have an account just for savings. And I tell them, this is the percent that you're going to put in this account every month. And I'm asking, did you deposit this money into your account? How much we have now? That's my thing right there. Like, how much we got now, right? And the next thing, disadvantage of not having an accountant is you work more because you're trying to compensate for what you're overspending. So you have to get into the salon more often. You have to service more clients. And you're exhausted because you're probably doing really, really well. But because you're overspending and not aware of what you're doing, you're having to work more. Okay, next. No way to properly measure your growth. When was the last time you actually did a year-to-year comparison? Not just your POS sales, guys, a comparison overall of how your business is actually performing as a business. And sometimes that may not look good. Sometimes you may get the effect that, this is horrible. We need to make some changes, some adjustments. Because I don't want you to continue to go into this year and next year with the same type of work ethics and getting the same type of results. We can fix that. We can resolve that. All right. Disadvantage of not having Marche Mayfield and Financial Services Plus team to assist you. The disadvantage, no one is holding you accountable. Yes, I'm that person saying, get back. No, stop, wait, let's think. Let's analyze this. Should we? What's the benefit? What's the pros? What's the cons? How soon are you going to actually duplicate this investment? Okay, I'm that person holding you accountable. Last one that I have here today, disadvantage of not working with our firm, strategic planning, guys. When you allow us to help you monitor and manage your income and your expenses, again, what your POS does not do for you, we can be very strategic. Most times what I've found is my clients, they say, I can't afford to hire. So once we begin to get control of the finances and we see areas of growth, we know exactly how much we can put in our budget to hire a shampoo tech or to hire an assistant or a virtual assistant or to expand the business to the next category or to get a new building or a new business. These are the things you understand your buying power at this point. We position you that you can now get your additional credit and to pay debt off and things like that, guys. This is what it is to work with our firm. Now, I can't speak for every other accountant out there, but we do more. And I can brag on our firm. We do more than just your basic accounting. You are important to us. Your results are important to us. I am truly result driven. Okay. So again, if you have not joined the Facebook group, I encourage you, the link should be dropped below. I encourage you, now's the time to get in because it's about to go down. It's about to go down in the group because I want to help you again to reach your goals. Now I'm opening it up for any questions. If you have any questions, and for some reason, again, if you're on the replay or if I don't see your questions here, please continue to write your questions down. I will come back to respond to any questions that you may have. Or you're welcome to private message me. I'll reach out to you and to respond if you'd like to have a meeting or consultation to get more insight on how I can specifically help you with your business, because every business is different. Then I would love to have that chat with you. Again, thank you so much for just jumping in and joining. If you feel like that this live session here could support or help someone else in their business, please share it. I really do appreciate it, and I thank you in advance. And I think that's it, guys. So it's been exciting, good to see you. I'm about to head out to get my day started. I pray and ask God that you be covered and that you have a wonderful and magnificent day. Again, this is Marsha Mayfield with Financial Services Plus, and I am signing out. Have a great day.